Rumble's working. You're muted.
Nice. Cool. Okay. First time using it, so I didn't know how it was gonna work out.
In order for somebody to chat, they have to have a verified account, which, like, when you sign up for Rumble, you have to verify your account in the first place. So
yeah.
And it's, of course, it looks like it does have a delay.
Well, they all got delays, so I mean, there's that.
Yeah, but it is working, so that's good.
Yeah. Nice. See the comment coming up there. What's going on, everybody? Happy Wednesday. Welcome. It is What the Fuck News, ladies and gentlemen. It's not going to be your typical Wednesday night What the Fuck News. We have a guest that'll be coming back here in just a few minutes. But we're also doing our podcast league draft live tonight on the air. So, and with that, we're still going to try to have fun, and we're not going to like bore you to death with a bunch of football stuff. Well, we're going to try not to, anyways. I'm not going to make. I was going to
say I'm already bored and confused.
I'm not going to make any promises. We might have a few guests come up and join us. Brian might be coming up. Cam will probably be pulling up. I told Connor to come up, but Connor's probably fallen into a well somewhere, knowing him. And
I might have scared him yesterday.
Yeah, one of the other guys in the league, Mr. Derek Wayne Douglas, might be coming on. He was a former guest of Glick's House of Music. I did let him know. He said he wants to try to pop in tonight, so we'll see if he's able to make it. But nonetheless, we also got a little bit of an early start. Our draft kicks off in a half hour. Unfortunately, I would have liked to have done this on a Sunday, but we had a couple lollygaggers that waited until the last minute, and then we're like, hey, and I'm like, look, the draft is tonight, and I know you guys got a show, and you guys got an interview, so yeah. I'm gonna have to. I would have added the extra 2 teams.
Agreed.
Yeah, I would have added the extra 2 teams. It's just they had plenty enough time to accept or decline and get their team set up and everything else. But nonetheless, we are here. We're gonna do our little showy show, if you will. If you're new to us, welcome. We are a part of the Nonsensical Network. This is What the Fuck News every Wednesday night. Basically, do the news that makes you say what the fuck.
And I have some doozies, even though we're not doing it. I have
we'll see how quickly we can get through the draft, and maybe we'll get some news stories out there for you at the end of the day. If we have time at the end, I got a whole brand new list of penis horror stories, Jeffrey.
Yay! I love
If you guys aren't already following the network, go ahead and check us out. We are everywhere: Facebook, Instagram, X, and TikTok. We do shows live on Facebook, Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, and now Rumble. We're going to check out the Rumble Studios, see if we like it and see what we think about it. But we are there as well, and you can
need to raise your camera, Cam, because I don't need to stare at your balls all night.
You're not going to see my balls. It's just how.
Breaking news. Tonight's penis story is Cam.
It's Cam's
no
balls.
peppers on camera, Cam.
That's better.
All right.
Don't need to stare at your crotch all night.
But so you guys can check us out everywhere at the Nonsensical Network, or simply go to bio.link/Nonsensical Network. You'll find all that stuff there. And apparently people are upset that we have merch now. And they're angry about it. Some delusional old man that doesn't know where he is half the time was talking shit the past couple of days about we have merch.
Hey, don't talk about yourself like that.
Well, I was talking about Connor. He's already, but we do have merch. Yeah, we do have merch. If you guys are interested, we're not forcing anybody to buy it, but it's there if you want to buy it.
I'm forcing people. I'm gonna hold you down and tickle the shit out of you if you don't.
Cam's gonna be here next week, and I'm locking him in a cage until he buys at least 4 hoodies and 7 shirts.
Wow, I was only going to buy 1 shirt, so I guess I am getting locked up.
And a mug.
Yeah, Nikki wants a mug, so. But yeah, all that stuff is on our bio link. Like I said, bio.link/nonsensical network. It's all right down there, scrolling at the bottom of your screen. And you can check out all the shows. Real quick shout out to Dylan O'Byrne, my guest last night on Glick's House of Music. We had some fun, had fun conversation. That's kind of what I guess upset the delusional old man that made him spend a half hour today talking shit about what we're doing over here because we were talking about people not being genuine, and we were talking about musicians and broadcasters that do like fake dumb shit like giveaways, and if I get 1,000 likes, I'll stick my wiener in a blender. And it's just like, and musicians who just let AI write their music and stuff for them. I don't know why he thought we were talking about him, but he got all butthurt so, on his show.
Who is it?
I'll tell you in a second.
Rhymes with.
Ron says go right in.
Schmeyer's fan.
Oh yeah, is that who it was?
Yeah.
I caught that.
Yeah. I got a message. They're like, "Yo, what'd you do to piss this guy off?" I was like, "I don't know. Breathe, apparently." But
Apparently,
anyway,
tell the truth because
Yeah.
that's what pisses people off is you start telling the truth about stuff and people are like, "What?"
we weren't even talking about anybody in particular. We were just talking about disingenuine people, and like people who are not like real artists or whatever. Nothing, and most of it was musicians. I mean, I might have said that I'm not a big fan of people who hawk shit that they don't know anything about and try to make a dime off of it because I'm sorry if I mention something, I'm gonna, it's a product that I'm gonna use and that I'm gonna recommend for other people. I'm not just gonna tell somebody to go get something that they've never used before. But nonetheless, that's neither here nor there.
I will. I'll 100% do that.
I know you will. You're a fucking car salesman and an ambulance chaser.
Try my Dusty Spunk. It's amazing.
But anywho,
my football team. Relax there, Nikki.
Yeah.
Hey, can y'all hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Apparently, every time my timer goes off, and I'm cooking, so it's going to go off a few times. I'm sorry. It kicks me out. So just keep on bringing me back in.
Because you're
hey, roll your phone sideways so we get a full view.
Yeah.
What?
Turn your phone landscape.
I knew that was confusing.
You're not on TikTok, buddy. Turn it
put
sideways.
Your phone instead of like this, put your phone like this. Vertical.
There you go.
Get it off your wiener.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna have to position it that way. Hold on.
There you go.
There you go.
Nope. Come on.
I know. Well, it's on my little stereo thing. Hold on. It's the way I'm sitting, bro. It ain't one.
Cloverfield. You're giving half of our audience freaking motion sickness right now.
There we go. Hey, you know what's working? A beer can.
Yeah, I've done that before. They work great.
Improvising.
Yeah.
Works perfect. Sorry, guys.
Yeah, so anywho.
It's funny. I have a solution for his problem.
Yeah, but so we may have some people popping in throughout the night, and we'll be doing our draft, which should be extremely entertaining.
About 30 minutes.
Yeah. But before we do all that, she just disappeared.
Well, actually, because
huh?
Yeah, while she's doing that. Oh, okay.
Yeah, I gotta get my earbuds so I can fucking hear. I can't hear shit. I'm deaf. You got sign language to me the whole show.
There's two sign languages. This and this is more.
Okay.
Well, fuck you more.
There's the old favorite. Can you hear this? Shall I turn it up?
No. Before we get too much farther in, I'm actually gonna slide over. I'm gonna actually get up. For those of you guys who don't know, there's an event coming up this Saturday night. Basically, you're kind of doing everything, aren't you?
Yeah.
Where Nikki works, and for those of you guys who don't know, Nikki's my fiance. So I'm going to get out of the way, and I'm going to let her tell you the goings on because I've been fucking it up for 3 weeks now. So, and we're only a couple days away, so I'm going to continue to fuck it up for the next couple days. And at least one person will tell you the right thing. Well, I keep wanting to call the place damn Buckeye Battle Axe.
Yeah, no,
Which-
Buckeye axe throwing.
Which would be a totally different bar. We get drunk and have axe fights.
No.
You get an axe and a shield.
Just saying.
Whatever happens at the end of the day. You know, what are you going to do?
When do we leave?
I'm going to let Nikki jump in here and tell you guys about what's going on.
You just want to go eat more dinner.
No, I'm going to go take my bowl out there.
Hi, Jeffrey.
Hello, madam. How are you? Where's my sandwich?
Probably at the store.
You still?
Why does that say they call me queso blanco? You are not white cheese.
Yes, I am.
Hi, Cam.
Hi.
Okay, so this Saturday,
This is what Glick looks like with a shaved beard, by the way. Just saying.
this Saturday is the 1-year anniversary of Buckeye axe throwing. I fell into the bartending position there, I don't know, like 2 months ago or so, and it's been amazing. It's a brand new facility. They built everything themselves. They put a lot of time and effort into bringing this to Newark. I had made a comment about were they having an anniversary party, and she said no. I said, well, you are now because I'm going to make it happen.
As well, you should. At the end of the day, I mean, it's a celebration. Any business that lasts more than a year is impressive.
Right. So with that being said, I have this little app on my calendar that tells me all kinds of national holidays, world holidays, insecure holidays, things like that. And it is World Beard Day on September 7th. So we are having our first annual Buckeye X beard competition.
Excellent.
Doesn't matter what kind of facial hair you got going on. If you got whiskers on your face, you can enter.
Oh, Cam can join.
He does. He's got a mustache.
Hey, good thing I have my AirPods in. I'm cooking and I heard that. I was like, yes, it's an opportunity.
Yeah, your porno stash might win, dude. I'm just saying.
It's basically just for bragging rights. We do have a couple of prizes lined up. I got my guys at the Mad Viking Beard Club to donate some goodies for us to give away.
We don't mention them.
Shut up. Judges by popular opinion. I got yelled at. Chris asked me if he could enter. Originally, I said no because he's my fiance. Then I wouldn't be able to vote. But, you know, the boss said yes. So he's in.
Oh, I see. So you guys are bringing in a ringer. I see what you're doing.
Yeah.
I see.
Yeah. It is also, I got to think, is it National Beer Lovers Day on that day?
I believe that's what Glick was saying. Was his National
Yes.
Beer Lovers Day as well?
Yes. So we are having specials on all of our beer, craft beer, draft beer, domestics. All the things will be on special all day long. We have what we call the 1-3-5 bullseye contest. At 1 o'clock, 3 o'clock, and 5 o'clock, we will take the first 6 participants. You get 1 throw. You have to get a bullseye to win a prize, and that's how that works.
Straightforward and easy.
Yeah, I mean, no gimmicks, no nothing. First 6 people, if you don't get in that round, come back at 3 o'clock and throw your bullseye and win something fun. I guess
What are some of the prizes, just out of curiosity?
I don't know. I was not in charge of I was not in charge of the prize buying. Yes. I
so
guess
no swift kick in the ass or anything like that.
I mean, it could be arranged. It could definitely be arranged. There are going to be giveaways for groups of 6 that come into axe throw on Saturday. If you have 6, you get a free gift. That, I believe, are our Buckeye Axe beer koozies, because we have a We're going to go with a metric shit ton of those in a box up in the office.
Nice.
And then, of course, the Nonsensical Nonsense Open Door Challenge will be broadcast live from Buckeye Axe Saturday starting at 7 o'clock.
I'm hoping a stray axe will hit Glick, but you are.
I think we're putting him up in the balcony where the video games are.
We
were
axe throwing lanes. I've already been told.
Yeah.
No
well, what was it? Like 2 weeks ago, Glick was at axe throwing, and he was kind of scoping it out. That's actually a good spot because it kind of shows the overview of the entire location.
Yes. And the games that are up there, they're all free. There's a whole bunch of different ones that, people can go up there and check out. But Buckeye Axe this Saturday, we open at noon. We are open until midnight. Last reservations on the lanes at 11 o'clock. So
how does that
come
work?
in for
Like, so when you reserve a lane, you reserve it for how long?
either 55 minutes or 110 minutes. So it's an hour or it's 2 hours, but that gives us time to tell you the do's and don'ts, explain all the games, explain how you keep score and things like that. So we have 1 hour and 2 hour reservations.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, I was
Yeah,
just curious
it's a lot of
'cause I've never
fun.
done it.
When I give my spiel to axe throwers that come in, I said, listen, I don't know how to do this. I've tried. I can never get my axe to stick. So it is my job to make sure your drinks stay full and you keep all 10 of your toes.
Fair enough.
Yeah. But I'm looking forward to it. We put a lot of effort into it, social media posts and things like that, and reaching out to different sponsors, local, national, and to get some prizes and some giveaways. So I hope the community turns out for that.
Amen to that. Like I said, the beauty of something like this is it's not just a bar. It's something to do. It's something to hang out with. And then on top of that, you meet new people. The great thing of a place like this is you might meet somebody that becomes your best friend. Everybody go say hi to Nick.
Right.
Because it'll be fun. Just bother Nick.
We had a family come in. Their daughter is 17, and the mom asked, can she come up here with her girlfriends? Absolutely. You only have to be 13 to throw. So it's a safe space for kids too, if they want to come up and hang out with their friends.
Okay, which is actually good. So you could actually, so people can actually bring out their families and do a whole thing. Obviously, the 13 and up is fine. I mean, we know tons of people that are 13 and up that Now, if let's say a group of 13-year-olds come in, is that cool, or do they have to have parental?
No, they don't have to have any parental supervision.
Okay.
The parent has to fill out the waiver for them, so they can't just come up on their own. The parent has to fill out the waiver, but then mom and dad want to walk down the street to Buckeye Winery and have some slushies or whatever while the kids are throwing axes. Then they can do that.
So this could be this is not just a hangout for adults, everybody. This is a hangout for the whole family. There's something for everybody. Like I said, if you have kids under 13, they can go play video games while you're throwing axes. As a parent, we all want to throw something at our kids. Obviously, they can't stand in the lane, but you can go send them to play video games so you can put out some frustration on your axe.
However,
just saying.
So listen, let's talk about that for a minute, because this is the first axe place that I have ever been to where the games are digital. They are projected onto the board via a projector that sits up above the lanes. So you can switch back and forth. One of them is called Axe Photos. If you have a group of people, one person takes their phone, they get on the website, they enter the code. Everybody in the group sends pictures to their phone of person, place, or thing that they want to throw an axe at. So then when it's their turn, they're all over the board. So
I'm making a request right now. Anybody that does a photo of Glick to throw axes at, I will personally give a shout out on all social media. I'm calling it now.
So a couple weeks
and
ago,
I want video proof.
A couple weeks ago, we had a corporate team building event in there, and the guy in charge that put it all together, he wanted his picture up on all of the lanes for them to practice at, and it was a lot of fun.
I think I'm going to change my dates for my trip so I can throw it at Chris.
Right?
I'm gonna go this
I need to
weekend
book a flight
just so I can throw it at his ass.
That's actually really cool. That
Yeah, I mean,
like,
and it's not just
at, if you want to throw it at
it's not
deer,
just
like
bullseye targets. We've got
right.
Hello. We've got Duck Hunter. We've got Zombie Hunter. There's a game like Candy Crush. There's Wheel of Fortune. There's a concentration game. There's Tic-Tac-Toe. There's Connect 4.
Wow, I'm glad you said concentration game, because my first thought when you said concentration, I was like, woo, calm down. I was like,
it's one of those ones where it flips the picture over, and then you have to get the match, and you have to remember where everything
kind of like a
is
memory, like a memory game. I'm kind of that's cool.
Yeah,
so the beauty of this is it's not just throwing an axe at a target. You have multiple games you can play, and you can even set it up to, like, you could be on teams, like me and Nikki
boys
against
versus girls,
my wife
couples.
and Click. Yeah,
right. Yeah,
that's actually really cool.
Yeah, you can definitely customize it that way. It's up to 6 people per lane. It is $25 per person for 1 hour, $40 per person for 2 hours. And we have a full bar. It's not just a couple of drafts, a couple of cans. We've got all your liquors, all your cordials. Like, it's a full bar. We got some great cocktails that I have been fortunate enough to produce myself and learn from them too. So
What's a draft?
Yeah.
That reminds me, I have a bunch of ones I want to send to you. So we talked a long time about the nonsensical nonsense drink of choice.
Yes.
Like the cocktail. I have a couple that I want to send you so that, now if let's say I was to come in and I said, hey, Nikki, I'm here because Nonsensical Nonsense mentioned us. Can I get a custom drink and give you the ingredients and you make it?
Yep.
Oh, everybody go bother Nikki because it's going to be awesome. I'm going to send everybody everything. I will send you a fucking drink book.
I just bought, I had him buy me a cocktail book when we were in Erie this past weekend. It is based around New Orleans. And there is,
hey, Mike.
There's a blurb for each drink about why it's named, what it's named, and then there's different stuff about New Orleans in between all the drinks too. So I'm excited to read that.
That's actually really cool.
All right, I'm gonna give you back to him.
Understood.
I'm gonna give you back to him. This is not my thing. I'm tired of talking.
You're bored already. No, real quick before you go, what time does everything start, and give us the address?
We open at noon. The first bullseye contest starts at 1. The beard competition, if you're there for it, we ask that you let us know that you're there by 6. The competition starts at 7. He'll be doing the show from there, so it's an all-day thing.
And what's the address? So
and the address is 46 West Main Street in Newark, Ohio.
All right. 6 West.
Buckeye Paddle-Axe.
Buckeye Axe Throwing, Sports Bar, and Games.
Everybody's going to get a shield and an axe.
Jeff, what are you going to do? Like, send a cartel to represent you? Like, you're writing it down like you can go.
No, I want to put it up in the. I want to put it in the chat.
It's
so that people can find it.
West Main Street, Newark, Ohio.
So there we go.
All right, you ready? You can have your seat back. I'm gonna go watch Orange Is the New Black.
Okay, you're done.
Thanks for talking to me, Jeff.
You're welcome.
I might.
Have a wonderful day.
I might make you a sandwich.
Damn, I didn't even get a thank you.
Thanks,
Still owe me a
Cam.
sandwich.
I'm actually going to be there, so actually make me a sandwich.
I'll tell you, she told me the other night, I just went out to the kitchen to get a kiss from her, and she said, I have a knife. So I was like, I was just trying to get a kiss. That's all.
Well, use that knife to cut
Hey,
my
I'll make my own sandwich. It's okay.
No, you tell her, use that knife and make me a sandwich. No, so everybody, in the chat is 46 West Main Street in Newark, Ohio. Go take a trip down to Ohio this weekend. Go to the Buckeye axe throwing and get a picture of Glick, put it up on the board, and throw an axe at his face. It'll be awesome. I'm just saying that'll be hilarious. You're frozen, buddy. Oh no, you're not. You were just sitting there. It'll be funny. I think it'll be hilarious.
I think it would be awesome. I think that would be really cool. So,
like I said,
hit a squatch.
Like we'll even
win a prize.
What we can do is if anybody does, and I have to figure out if we can do it. If anybody does hit the squatch in the face, they get a promo code for our merch site where they get a percentage off. I'm just saying. I don't know if we can, but if we could, that'd be awesome.
We could do that. I can mention that to Nikki.
Yeah, I'm just saying. That way we can promote it because I want to see somebody throw an axe at you. Just saying. That's pretty cool though. That they can project different things. Like you can play Last of the Mohegans if you want. You can be like Mike and recite that real big monologue.
Right.
Like, this is my favorite one-liner. It's 3 pages. Dude. Throw an axe at it.
Give us your favorite one-liners. 4 hours later.
No, but like I said, I think that'll be fun. I think, like I said, anybody in the Ohio area should totally go. I like the fact that I never realized that you could go under 21. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, I've never done it. So yeah, Nikki and I were, might have ourselves a little bit of a conundrum here. There we go. I was trying to log into fantasy football on my laptop. The website.
I'm doing it on my phone.
So do I. I just want.
We still got 10 and a half minutes, give or take. I'm in the draft as we speak.
Yeah.
It's saying 10 minutes, 19 seconds.
Yeah, we still still got a little bit of time.
This will be my first draft. Last year
I'm in the draft.
Wait, what time is it?
It is 7:14.
Calm down, Pedro.
Jesus Christ, I'm losing track of time. I'm cooking all this shit, and I hear y'all saying 10 minutes. I thought it was 7 o'clock, not 7:15. Shit.
No. My internet is getting on my last.
I was just going to say your internet. Well, not only that, you're seriously out of focus. Are you on your new camera?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what it is. Because you're seriously zoomed in.
I noticed that last night. I was thinking that last night. It was like super zoomed in for some reason.
Yeah, it's like your camera can't keep up with your computer, or your computer can't keep up with your camera. One of the two. Oh, hey. Gonna throw up here.
Stuck it, Biznatch. That's not too bad. Shows off the mess behind me, but
Yeah, well,
nonetheless.
that's better.
Yeah, we just got home from a very long weekend, so we have not done laundry or put laundry
Yeah, I
away
know how that goes.
or anything like
I'd
that.
rather shoot
Being
myself in
gone
the
for
foot than put away
5
laundry. I hate
days, however long we were gone, something like that.
Do you even remember
I think.
jumping on the show on Saturday
You,
because you couldn't
no,
find
I
the
was going to
elevator?
say, talk about messes.
Hey, Glick, I tried to get Justin to come up, but
you came up at the end of the show on Saturday because you couldn't find the elevator.
Dude. It's not why I came up, but that's just what happened when I came up.
You're like, where's the elevator?
Well,
How the fuck are we supposed to know?
The fucking place was like the goddamn Shining Motel, man. Is the camera better now?
It's out of focus. Not completely. It's almost fuzzy. It's
You know
like
what I'm going to do
70,
before we
20.
start? Jesus.
Yeah.
Before we start
Jack
the
off.
draft. So, yeah. It's your mom's picture.
oh my god.
Yeah. Not so funny now, is it? Funny, man. I'm actually gonna reset my internet here real quick.
I'm gonna jack off to your mom's ashes.
Ooh, wow.
Well, Connor already
Really?
does.
Listen here, cancel boy.
Hey, I'm
Shut
sober.
friendly
I can't
fire.
get us canceled sober.
Oh, you'd be surprised.
You would be surprised. I mean, we did have the controversial Steven Jarvis on our show. We almost got canceled.
Dude, I'm listening back to so many shows, and I'm like, damn. He proudly says he doesn't drink, but he sounds like a drunk. The shit he's saying.
Right?
He should have a target on his back. Jesus Christ.
He should drink. Yeah, go ahead and reset your internet. Cam and I can chat.
Hey, Glick, I'm sorry about that comment, by the way. I feel bad for saying that.
Well, yeah, now's the place to apologize, buddy, while everybody's watching. For those who don't know, what was it you said, Cam? No, I don't.
Shut up. Shut the fuck up.
Dude, it literally out of left field, you were like, boom, and we went, oh.
And I like how a couple episodes later, like 2 episodes later, Glick's like, let's not have a repeat of Saturday night. Like, shut the fuck up, man. It's water under bridge, man. Let it go.
No, because there's people on the internet that will never let it die. And unfortunately for you, buddy, I'm one of them.
Dude, I was so fucked up that night. I'm like so apologetic. I feel so dumb. I remember the first 20 minutes. I don't even know how I got in bed that night.
Nice.
I woke up at like 7 o'clock and I was like, damn, I'm still fully clothed. Like, I went on the podcast because my girlfriend told me, she was like, yeah, you went on the podcast. So I was like, wait, what?
Oh, wow.
And then I listened back and I was like, no.
Did I really say that? Yeah. Yeah, you did. You totally fucking did.
But I was mixing like, I mean, I'm only like 130 pounds, but I was mixing beatbox.
What's that got to do with the price of tea in China?
I was mixing beatbox, buzz balls, and Smirnoff Smash. So it was 11%, 15%, and 8%, and I was mixing it for like 4 hours.
That sounds like excuses.
And I don't drink nearly like I used to. No, I'm just saying, man, I was fucked up. I mean, I was just gone, honestly. Obviously, not even honestly.
Well,
obviously.
You were like a Kodak commercial. You see your true colors.
Yeah, shut the fuck up. I didn't hard R, bitch. And I even said that. I remember I said that. I was like, I didn't hard R. I don't do that.
Point.
My best friend's black, okay, Jeff?
You're not allowed to soft R it. Like what you do in your own home is one thing.
No, I know what you're saying. But on the internet, it's the other.
On the internet, man, you got to be careful. Like, I might have to give out your address to people.
Yeah.
To see what happens.
I might have to give out yours so the feds can come get you.
Good luck with that. I had a piece of meat stuck in my tooth. Oh, it's driving me crazy. Oh, no. No, but But while we're waiting for this draft to start, this will be my first actual draft. The last time we did one, it auto drafted because I forgot.
You don't know what you're doing.
I have no fucking clue.
Are you just gonna? Don't tell me, because honestly, I'm not telling you this to sabotage you. Glick, if he wanted to be honest, would actually tell you. Don't just pick the top person that's projected, because it's not always the position you need.
What I learned last year is projections mean shit.
Yeah, and it's not always the position you might need in that round, because every round really calls for a different position, but it doesn't tell you that.
Right.
And every person that's projected does not mean anything. Like, you want to go for the sleepers, the one that you don't really expect.
Well, like last year, I had no clue what I was doing, but I kind of had fun with it. Wow, your background's really loud there, Glick. Yeah, your mic is picking up everything.
Oh, here's
yeah, exactly. But like last year, I thought I did pretty good considering. Like, I did ask for help a few times, but after a while, I was like, "Fuck it, I don't care," and I was just kind of making it up as I go. I'm gonna mute him since he's off camera because everybody's kind of loud back there. You might have to adjust your mic settings there, Glick. It's picking up everything.
I'm going to be in and out since I'm using my phone for the draft. I'm sure you will too, Jeff.
Oh, I'll be here the whole time. I
oh, yeah, you're on a computer, but I don't know where my MacBook is. I think my girlfriend's got it in her car. So.
That's always good. It's the only piece of equipment that costs money.
Yeah. Oh, no. Of course Glick has first, you fucking bitch.
How do you figure? It's because last year, winner picks first the year after.
No, usually it's done with like NFL rules and stuff like that. But I think, like I was telling Cam, I said I don't know what it's gonna look like this year from removing and adding teams and
everything like starting from scratch.
I basically just went with random orders.
Well, like I said, we got about a minute.
He's going to pick McCaffrey. If he doesn't, I'll give you $20, Jeff. Cash App.
I'll pick it right now so you can send me money.
Wait, are you first?
I don't know. We'll find out in about a minute.
No, first. Jeff. I'm first. Derek's second.
Yeah, you're eighth, Jeff. You're in last.
Jeff, you're actually picking last, which is not a bad thing because you'll get 2 picks back to back.
No, that shit can suck though. I had that in one of my other leagues. It kind of helped me in the end, but it does suck in the beginning.
Yeah, I just picked random order because there was so much movement going on.
Oh, now I see it.
There was so much.
I already know who I'm getting if he ain't gone.
Who you getting?
Tyreek.
He's already gone.
Not anymore, motherfucker. Oh.
Well, I know no one else above me is probably listening. So
I'm just kind of.
I'm going fourth, so I should be good.
Glick, it's your pick, by the way. We is starting.
Glick's going to act like he's thinking about it. Watch.
Well, I was going to say we could even share a screen, so people can watch. I was going to say if you want to share your screen, I do it, but I don't know. I don't even know what.
Whatever. Actually, my ass.
No, I'm trying to.
It is not anybody that's on the show's pick right now, but it's somebody's pick. Derek Wayne.
I was hoping my brother would come up, but he's redesigning his house or something.
Tell him to burn it down. Get insurance money.
He said, I want to redesign my house before you come. Like, why the fuck does it matter? I'm not important.
Yeah, we know. You know your camera's off, right?
Yeah, I'm in the draft. Like I said, it's going to be off whenever I'm in the draft.
Oh, okay, well,
but whenever I'm back up, I'll be going back up.
No, that's fine. So he's got about 30 seconds, and then it goes on to Brian.
Well, even if they don't have it set on auto, they might not be in there, and at that point, it will just auto draft.
But it'll auto draft, yeah. Because that's what
Unless
it did
they're
for me
just doing
last year. Because I
research.
completely forgot.
Hey, Glick, tell me beforehand. I know you won't be honest, but am I wrong for wanting Tyreek instead of CD? Like, I don't trust CD, bro. I feel like you went away. But...
I mean, either one of them.
I know Tyreek was he was my security blanket one year. I remember that.
It is Brian on the clock.
Yeah,
So
that person was probably on the.
It's gonna be super boring, and I don't want to even bore you guys with even more like football talk. But I figured while we were drafting, we could just kind of talk some shit. Brian got his pick in with Jonathan Taylor.
Oh, nice.
Where is my?
Damn it! I think he took the one I wanted.
Screen share.
No, there it is.
I think this is the one that I want.
Who's on?
Wow, your brother took a QB number 1.
Who did he take?
Yes.
That's what I was.
Who? Oh, Jalen Hurts, really?
I'm not on the clock. I'm up.
No. That was somebody else. Justin took CD. Connor took Jalen.
Cam.
I don't know. I have an idea. I'm gonna go QB.
Oh, Connor has no idea what he's doing, anyways.
That's okay. Neither do I.
I mean, that makes sense.
He just
Glick's on the clock
in.
again. Oh man, this ain't fair. He's gonna get another fucking running back now, or wide receiver since he don't have a running back.
Oh look, I'm on the clock.
Cameron, are you?
Now I lost the guy I was gonna grab.
No, I'm not looking. Who did you get?
So, because I'm gonna go in there, Henry. Jeff is on the clock.
Not anymore. I just picked.
Because I had those two guys.
Fuck.
Yeah, you got 2 back to back. I had those 2 guys back out last minute on me, and we needed 2 people to finish out the draft tonight. And I was like, fuck, I'm just going to create a scrub team, and it's going to be an easy win for everybody who plays them this year. I just picked some running back from the Chargers. I have no idea what his name is. Schrader.
Oh, is that you under Jeff?
Yeah, that would be me.
No, I was about to say, why is there 2 Jeffs? No, but there's 4 Jeff picks or 3 Jeff picks in a row. He's using one under your name that says Schrader.
No, that's the Kager is mine.
No, but it's saying Jay Hawk on my end. Like you're using his account.
Right, no, he's picking right now. He just
because I had back-to-back picks because I'm last pick. I don't know. I'm guessing here, boys.
I'm so confused. Am I lagging or something?
Maybe. Who's on the clock? Lick, you're on the clock.
Yeah, I know. Why is it?
Okay.
There we go. Let's go with Jacoby Johnson.
Okay, now it updated because I kicked my Wi-Fi and I went to my phone. Now it's saying Glick with Schrader. Okay.
Yeah, so I had to because
So why did you hog McCaffrey but you took a throwaway for that one? You bitch.
Because that is do you not speak English, motherfucker?
No.
I said I had to create a fill-in team because I had the 2 guys back out at the very last minute, bench. So I just created a second team with my account, and I'm just going to be picking guys from the bottom of the list. So whoever plays said team will get easy victories.
Cam, you're on the clock, buddy.
So I figured instead of being like, oh, we're going to have to scrap the league this year because people couldn't make up their mind and get in there and just get into the league, I said to hell with it. And just created a fake, like a random ass squad that'll just get annihilated by everybody this year, except somehow managed to pull up a victory over Jeff and Brian.
No, Brian's going down again this year. I'm going to take his ass out. And Brian is actually on the clock, right?
Yeah, Brian's on the clock. So,
did I already pick?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was first pick this round. Duh.
No, I had to do this Sunday, and I had to help Nikki as well, like help her pick at the same time.
I got another back-to-back.
So it's just like I'm trying. She kept asking me questions. I was like, "Hold on a second, I'm looking for a player here, real quick." It's just like I'm on the clock. I need your help right now.
That's funny. I couldn't find a fucking QB the last round, and now I found like 4 of them.
I was like, I don't know.
Don't get a quarterback first round, Jeff, or second. Don't do it until like 6.
This is okay, really?
Yeah, Connor's is being dumb.
Oh, I'm on the.
I have no idea what I'm doing.
Don't get a QB yet. Honestly, like you can wait until the end. I mean, if you want a good quarterback, like do it in the 6th round. But nobody selects quarters until the 5th or 6th round, or quarterbacks. Wait,
I didn't
know I was on the clock. Damn it.
I'm on the clock. No, Glick is.
No, I am. You were told you were on the clock.
So this thing must be lagging because it's saying I took Barkley, but I wasn't in here.
We told you you're on the clock.
I didn't hear it. Fuck. Now I'm on the clock again. Okay.
Yeah.
Why are they all selecting quarterbacks? You know what? I'm going to have to do it because I don't want to not have a quarterback.
That's what I was just thinking. I want to get one, so I have one.
I mean, most people don't, and Glick can probably attest to that, but it seems like everybody's wanting to pick one soon. So
typically not, and that's what I told Nikki. I said most people don't grab quarterbacks until like 4th, 5th round, and then in our league, I can't remember who it was. They grabbed a quarterback 2nd round, second round. I think it was. I was like, Jesus.
I should have went with Bryce, like I said I would.
You still can't you?
Yeah, I ain't gonna go with Bryce yet. I don't have him in any. I'm in 3 leagues this year. I don't have him in any.
My scrub team's going with the quarterback next round.
Your scrub team. Funny you say that. My scrub league will be the one with Kevin and them. Because you're the only one I really care about in that league. So I don't really care if I win. But since Justin's in this one, I want to win this one.
It's not that
hard.
Get
your money in by week.
I'm in one with my buddy, too.
I think I said week 2. Get your money in for that one. So outside of the random draft nonsense that we're doing here, this is kind of a bullshit show. It's a throwaway show, whatever. But I know that.
All right.
You took Stroud, not bad. I thought you don't like OSU, bro.
Who?
Wait, it says Glick. Why is it saying Glick? See, my phone's messing up. It's saying Glick took it, but then in the corner it's saying that Justin took it.
Homer, I was going to say either Justin or what does OSU have to do with an NFL quarterback? I don't give a fuck where they went to college at once they're in the NFL. I'm not that guy. I'm not beating my dick because somebody played at Michigan. You know, like
Right. I'm just messing with you, man.
I know Ohio State fans do. At the end of the day, the Ohio State fans are a weird breed of fans that think that Ohio State could go 0-12 and they will dance in the streets and tell everybody that Ohio State is the greatest team on the planet and that nobody can beat them. They're a delusional batch of idiots. But
I don't know, man. I kind of feel like this league I might do better just because there's only 8 instead of 10, so there will be a little bit better, fresher picks.
mm-hmm.
I'm sure you agree with that. You probably feel the same way if you do decide to try.
Who's on the clock? Jeff is on.
Me. Damn it! I just had somebody.
My son's gonna get home and I'm gonna be like, "Don't talk to me.
Ooh,
I'm doing
nice,
fantasy."
Thank you.
Baker Mayfield. Let's bake.
I heard the name. I've heard the name before, so I was like, "That guy."
Oh my god, he took Baker.
Dude, I wouldn't sleep on Baker. Did you see the season he had last year?
Yeah. You see the season he had at Carolina?
Well, that was when he went to Carolina from Cleveland, and then he went to
LA.
Yeah.
Who is he with this year? Is he still with Tampa?
Yeah, he signed himself a nice little deal with Tampa.
Nice. I didn't know that. I remember when I took Baker like first or second pick one year just to piss you off, and then I fucked myself. Is Justin on the clock?
Now
it's Connor.
Connor.
Okay. Like I said, I'm watching my phone. So
He just picked.
Oh, man. He took Marvin Harrison. Damn it. I had him in my fucking queue. Now I'm looking at bye weeks. That's another thing, Jeff. Pay attention to bye weeks, bro.
Yeah, I see that. I just noticed that when
Oh, man. They've all got the same bye week. All the same people I want. Oh, man. Literally. Week 6 and week 12, they all have the same bye week. Fuck!
Well, I got my next pick. I just have to wait until it's my turn. I'm going after names I know. Not names I know. Names I hear you guys fucking say it. I'm like, that's a good one. We'll go with that.
I'm just trying to help you out, honestly. I mean, I know you don't know.
No, honestly,
I don't mind.
I'm just hoping I make sure I fill my fucking team.
I just can't screw myself with bye weeks. I don't want this guy, but he's the only one without that bye weeks. Fuck.
I don't think I would be weary of Puka Nuka this year because I think he had that freshman play there, Lopez. He might fall off a little bit this year.
Are you talking about Nakua?
Mm-hmm.
I had him in my I think my draft with you and Kevin and them, but that was on auto still.
I think Pickens will be a solid pickup this year with Russ behind center. Even if something happens and Russ is out, Justin Fields will be a good. And I think at this point, Pickens is going to be a number one. Yeah, I'll take Dak.
The champ picks Dak.
Who we got in the wide receiver pool? Yeah, you know what? Big Arm Stroud to Diggs all season. I'll take that.
Who do you take?
Stephon Diggs. What up, Brian?
You can never go wrong with Diggs. I don't care what anybody says. Some people sleep on them, but
Well, last year he wasn't. Last year he wasn't getting the ball at all. You know, it was like
he's solid though when he does.
Yeah, and
See, that's the other thing. Like, you got to think about depth, but can y'all let me know when I'm like a pick away so I can run?
Well, you're on the clock there, Pedro.
I'm on the clock.
Yeah, you got about 40 seconds.
All right, I'm back. All right, let's see. I need a wide receiver. Oh, man. I'll take him.
Connor. Justin's on the clock. Connor went quick. He had one lined up, man.
Connor's paying attention.
I'm paying attention too. That doesn't mean I know I'm on the clock or not. Jesus. I know I still got, like, Glick's got one more before me.
Yeah, I can't remember.
Yeah, now Glick, you're on the you're
I'm making all this
teams on the clock.
baked chicken and biscuits and shit.
Okay. Now I had it here. Where the fuck did I put it? Boom. I've heard that name before, so
I'm curious to see Jeff's team when we're done. I haven't paid attention.
You know, Jeff will say, "Oh, you know, I auto drafted last year, blah 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 blah."
I did.
His team. I mean, he for a guy who knows nothing about football. No,
No,
we're talking.
So not that good. Don't give him that much credit.
No, don't give me any credit.
He came in like what 9th place in the league, and he had 5 or 6 wins last year. So
yeah, I beat the pants off Brian. I'll never let him live it down either. If I beat him again this year, oh my God, I'm gonna go get me a championship belt.
Cameron, you're on the clock.
Yeah, you're on the clock, Cam.
Sure.
Got about a minute. You got about a minute. Boy. No, I gotta pay attention.
All right, there we go. I just put a whole bunch of random ass players in the queue for that other team there.
Yeah.
And that way it'll go into auto pick, and it'll just be like, fuck it. Auto pick it up.
What's the little red Q mean?
Questionable. Means they're quote unquote hurt.
They might not be able to play, right?
Yeah.
I need a kicker.
Well, they're
I
just
wanted Kelsey,
they're
but
just,
somebody already got him.
they got a boo boo.
Yeah. I got boo-boos all the time. You don't see me bitching.
We'll go ahead and snag up Kittle.
No.
And
No.
let's yeah, I got faith in my man. This is gonna be a rebound year for Cooper Kupp. I'm calling it right now, boys. It's a comeback.
You grab Cooper
Kupp. Yeah, he had a little bit of an off season last year, but I'm calling the comeback this year.
I had him 1 year
in the building.
He didn't do too bad, but you've never had him?
No, I said you've never had him.
Mm.
This is the first. This is the first
I
year.
think 2 years ago.
What's going on, Danny Finn's fan? This is the first year that I didn't get him in our league because I usually always have Cooper Kupp and Adam Thielen, and Matt always teases me with my all-white wide receivers. but they're
I
solid
couldn't tell you who's purple.
because they're racking up points every Sunday. Adam Thielen, I'm a little worried about him this year. I think he's getting older. He's getting up there in age. I think we're going to start to
I
see
still got faith in my guy right here.
Who's your guy?
You're on the
DJ
clock,
Moore.
Cam. Or no,
DJ
Connor.
Moore?
Sorry. I read it wrong.
He's still a Panther at heart.
Damn, everybody's scared of Alvin Kamara. Remember once upon a time, Cam, when he would be like one of the first running backs to go?
Yeah, dude.
I got to figure out what I need after this round.
I can't wait
What's up, man?
until. Why are we not auto?
Okay.
Because you have to actually go into the queue and pick one.
Yeah, I see that now.
Okay.
Because I did that myself. I thought it would work, and it didn't. Okay.
Colonel's defense off the board.
It's not letting me mute.
Wow, I didn't realize he was an Eagle. I need a running back.
I played a championship belt league, and I picked number 10 of 12. My first 6 picks: Brown, Wilson, James Cook.
Running back.
And not bad, man.
Who?
I mean, not great, but not bad considering where you were picking at. I wouldn't be mad at that.
Wow, that's a low number. That one.
Andy Dalton off the board.
Running back. What's DST?
This is just mainly just for kind of shits and grins. We don't take this too seriously.
Not even remotely.
This is more about us. It just gives us more of a reason to talk shit to each other at the end of the day.
Question.
And I would love to be sitting here.
What's D/ST? What the hell is that?
That's your defense special teams. You can get them late.
Oh, okay. Because that's what I'm missing. I'm missing that.
Nice.
Back.
I wouldn't be mad at getting Wilson and Brown at the same time. Everybody keeps stocking up, man. Everybody keeps stocking them up.
What do I need?
Everybody's stocking up the Jets this year, man. They're really hyping them up like crazy, and I'm just not buying into it yet. But Wilson is a hell of a grab to get. And I wouldn't be mad at St. Brown either, because Detroit's going to be on a mission this year. Yeah, like I said, these guys, most of the guys in the league don't know much about football at all. They're just playing just to play. I wasn't even going to do this.
I could be part of the family.
Yeah. I wasn't even going to do this league this year. Then I think it got brought up on one of the shows, and I was like, "Yeah, what the hell ever, I'll do it." It just gives us an excuse.
Told I didn't have a choice.
No, we're doing the league. You're a co-creator of the damn network, bro. You have to be involved. Just like if you did something car related like this, I would reluctantly have to be there.
That's what we need to do it. Fantasy drag racing.
I like that guy's shiny car. I want him.
Yeah. It's pretty. It's Chevy. It'll win. I'm sure there is something like that if I play around here long enough on ESPN.
Yeah, we'll go ahead and take Kincaid.
You're extra team. Damn it! I got 2 back-to-backs again. Fuck.
Yeah, you're gonna have 2 back-to-backs. It's a snake draft. So the last person to pick they get first and last, or last and first, however you want to say it.
Yeah. How many fucking rounds is this?
Take Swift off the board. 27.
What if I signed up?
Nah.
Cam, you're on the clock.
Nah,
Oh, he's muted. Oh, he picked. Joe Burrow. Nice. I know that name.
I do need to get a backup quarterback, don't I?
I
probably should.
I have 2 backups quarterbacks, I think, so far. I've checked my draft or my roster.
I
have Patrick Mahomes as a backup.
Now, like I said, I would love to spend time chatting about football and chatting about the NFL and chatting about players and picks and stuff like that. But I could say it and Jeff would look at me like I was speaking Chinese.
Oh, 100%.
I do think on Sundays, Cam and I were talking about it. So for those of you guys that want like actual football talk, and I do apologize to our normal fans on Wednesday nights that we're doing this, and I know it's incredibly boring, but it is what it is at the end of the day.
Makes it more exciting for me because I was going to just let it auto draft because I was going to get bored.
Yeah.
I was like, I don't fucking care.
Yeah, we'll take that guy.
Okay, now I'm on the clock.
But on Sundays, I don't know if it'll be morning time or evening time. Hopefully not too late on Sunday evenings. Cam and I might be doing a show where we're going to talk some college football, some NFL, and some fantasy football. And then anybody else who wants to come up and hang out with us is more than welcome to join the show as well. I'll probably try to get Brian to come up some.
You're on the clock, sir, while you're talking. So I just need backups now.
I'm off the clock.
Okay. Let's see. I need.
So if you guys are into the football talk and the conversation, then tune in on Sundays and we'll figure out. It'll either be before the early game kickoffs or after, or like before the like after the late afternoon kickoffs or games, not kickoffs, but games. So, but like Cam's a Clemson guy, I'm a Michigan guy. When it comes to college, when it's football, NFL, I'm a Browns fan. Cam's a Panthers fan. Cam and I are in a pay league together. We've got a league that's on our 4th season together, all of us. So, we'll be able to talk some fantasy football, injuries, and all that good stuff, all that fun jizzazz.
So, wait, who's that? Oh, okay. Damn it! I thought that was somebody I knew. Oh, I was reading. I saw a guy's name and I was like, do I know that name? I know his last name, but it's not the person I thought it was.
Now, Jeff, this week, just so you know, there's a game tomorrow night, so you'll have to set your roster up. And then there's a game. I'm going to go ahead and take Brock off the board for a backup QB. What I got? 3 running backs, 3 wide receivers.
I know that name, too, Brock Purdy. He's Purdy.
I'd like to know who the motherfuckers are. We're taking defenses already.
That would be me.
What defense did you take?
Oh, no, I'm doing it in the next round.
I took Browns defense.
Yeah, I'll be flexing my muscle as the commissioner and taking the Browns defense away from you, Cam.
Yeah, that'll happen. I actually have 2 defenses. I just got to pick the one I want, and I think I'm going to go with the one I have here.
Yeah, they were solid last year. I'll scoop them up.
Based on the projections, it seems solid, but they got 9 bye weeks. Fuck.
Damn.
I'll just switch it up.
No, they don't have 9 bye weeks, Jeff. They have a bye week in week 9.
Oh, in week 9. I was gonna say, yeah.
I haven't even been paying attention to the bye weeks. Hopefully, it doesn't fuck me too hard. Sometimes I don't pay any attention.
That's what I'm worried about because I wasn't just paying attention to them until just now.
Yeah.
But they're all double digits so far. So I won't have to worry about it for 10 weeks. Or more. I've run out of names that I know.
Cameron, you took the 49ers defense sheet. No, wait, Connor took 49ers defense.
It's hard. I'm taking defense this one.
Who the hell is Cannon? Oh, he just got the best.
Oh no, he's at the.
No, I was looking at the board. So
was
I switched from the phone to the laptop.
That's the other reason I tell people all the time: don't be a fucking homer. These guys that are like homers and shit, and they'll pick like, oh, my favorite team is the Minnesota Vikings, and then they pick all players from the Vikings.
And what do they do on the fucking bye week?
They fucking eat shit is what they do. Yeah. That or they're giving up players that they don't want to give up because they're trying to cover their ass. Justin's on.
I'm gonna go. Yeah, I'm gonna go with the defense here. If he doesn't take it, which I don't think he will, but I'm about to make your woman happy, sir.
Does BE mean on the roster? What the hell are you talking about, Cameron or Connor?
No idea.
I don't know what he's saying.
I looked at the chat.
Breaking and entering?
All right, I'm gonna go with Steelers defense just because it's funny. And I need. I'm gonna go with a running back. There we go. Okay, so what do I need now? I have every position filled. I just need backups. I have a kicker. I don't think I'm gonna need another kicker. Well, not until week 5. Shit. Oh, the bye week's gonna fuck me. What is that? So I need another running back. Literally sitting here talking to myself. Running back. Ooh, Jesus. Ooh, that'll be funny. Where the hell's all the running backs? There's one. He's questionable. Jesus. Pickens are getting slim, boys.
You having some issues over there?
No, I'm just like I'm looking at projected numbers and I'm like, wow, they're getting into single or double digits here. Jesus. Then I realized I was at the bottom of the fucking screen.
Yeah.
No,
that's the thing, you know, and I try to say all the time, man. Like the perfect league in my in my opinion is like 10 teams. Because if you go any more than 10 teams, by the time you get this late, you're just literally just picking and fucking
praying. Yeah, you're auto draft at that point.
Table scratch.
Bro, my dumbass got 2 quarterbacks that both have bye week 12.
That's okay.
Nice.
I just told everybody don't be a homer, and my last 2 picks was Amari Cooper from Cleveland and David Njoku from Cleveland. Big body, good hands, and move makers. But I'll slide them into a flex position, and we all know Amari Cooper went off last year, and David Njoku went off last year too. So I like my tight end room. Kittle, Kincaid, and Njoku. King Njoku.
I'm just picking backups at this point. Got everybody. I've real position filled, but I'm going
to take trade offers.
Yeah, it's a little early in the season to start trading.
Just so everybody knows, it's in the league here in about a week or so, maybe after this weekend. Garrett Wilson will be sliding into free agency because I didn't mean to pick him up on the scrub team. So keep an eye out and first come, first serve.
You know, it's funny. I was looking at somebody, and I've heard the name a couple hundred times over the past couple months, and I just found him. And if you don't pick him, I'm taking him in the next round. Or in this, yeah, I'm going to take Deshaun Watson. Take him.
Yeah, the guys played 12 games in the last 34 games.
But that just means he's due. That just means he's due.
Oh no, he played good in those 12 games that he's played in 2 years. He's played good, but I mean, I've got Dak Prescott and Brock Purdy, so I'm not too upset.
Well, I got him on backup. It's not like I'm going to use him, but you know.
Hey man, I pay attention if he's healthy and he's throwing bombs this year because
exactly.
Cleveland has.
Here's the thing: you being a Cleveland fan, I'll get the first updates because you're watching the fucking game, so I don't have to fucking do shit except to listen to your dumb ass.
Yeah.
That way, I can stack my team.
Cleveland's got weapons, man. They've got, like I said, they've got Njoku.
Glick, why did you get Trask?
Oh my God, Jeff, please help me with this one.
What are you talking about?
He's talking about my scrub team.
Well, apparently you are trying to make him scrub.
Because Glick's got two teams. Glick's got two teams. One that he's just going to let die because we didn't have enough players. So he built a team so we can all beat the shit out of it. So he's got
look at that roster. Look at that roster on that team.
Yeah, it's a joke.
Like I said, I found out last minute, literally, and I tried to get a team to fill in, and I couldn't. So I just was like, screw it. I'm not going to not do the league. I've already put in this much fucking work. So I'm going to build one that is going to be a locked-in win for anybody who plays them.
Yeah. When do we find out who we play this week?
It'll be it should be already up, but it'll definitely 100% be up when
I thought we saw already. I thought we talked about that. I just don't remember.
Make a pick. Who do I want? Oh, you know what? I need a goddamn kicker. I don't think I've drafted a kicker yet.
That's the one thing I've been checking. I was like, I got everybody right. I have my entire team filled out. I just need two more.
Watson's he's still on the fucking board.
Who's that?
Shooter McGavin.
Okay.
Kicker for Cincinnati, McPherson.
Okay.
Homeboy's got a fucking leg on him for days. Oh, let's go with Smith and Gigba.
Yeah, that guy.
Yeah. I don't know. I shouldn't have drafted him. He played at Ohio State.
Oh. I love how people think that actually matters where they played.
Cam, who's your guys' rival? Who's your guy? South Carolina is your big rival, right?
Clemson?
Yeah.
Yeah.
For us,
Clemson
it's Ohio
and
State.
NC
Like,
State.
that's the rival is South Carolina, right?
Yeah.
Because I mean, like we got rivalries with Notre Dame and
Minnesota.
I
think that Michigan Texas game is going to be good, bro.
I think Michigan's going to get their dicks knocked in the dirt.
They're saying Texas by 7, so I mean it'll be good.
I won't watch.
Michigan's at home. I mean they got that on their side.
Everybody's going off of last week's gameplay, and I'm like, Fresno not, or whatever the hell team it was, not a team that's supposed to be terrible in their conference this year or whatever. Cam, you're on the clock, by the way.
It comes around.
But Michigan lost, man. We lost like 22, 23 players in the draft. We got a new coach. Nothing against Moore. I love Moore. I'm glad that they gave him the job at the end of the day. But They still have goddamn Josh Gordon available in the NFL draft. I'm drafting him.
Okay.
He ain't played in like 6 years.
Justin texted me. He was like, "Why is Glick choosing free agents?" And I had to explain. He was so
They're cheap.
confused.
It's all part of my master plan because I don't want to get. I don't want anybody to go, "Oh, Glick, oh, you got 2 teams.
You got 2 teams. Oh yeah, exactly. Which is what happened last year.
Well, the only reason I had 2 teams last year was because Golf was like, "Oh no, I have 2 teams." So I actually built that team up to make sure, and I did. I shit all over Golf Hawk. That's why I tried telling him. I was like, "It's funny when you're in an actual league that actually drafts and their players are allowed to actually draft, and it's not ran by a commissioner. How bad you really play, Golf."
There it is. So I have a full roster now.
Yeah, because he's won Tony's league the last 2 years.
Can I categorically state I would dominate in that?
I don't know about dominate because there's a couple guys that actually play, but I think you would do pretty well.
I'd be a contender, yes.
Yeah, I think you would be.
So now I can see here. Let's check the board. What am I looking at here? What?
No, nothing.
Okay, well then don't ask me questions.
What? No, I'm just smoking crack. That's all.
She came over and she's looking at my screen. I was like, "What do you want?" Nothing.
Hey, Glick, look at who I'm about to pick. I just took McCaffrey's little brother.
Nice.
He's not going to do shit, but he's a rookie, so we'll see. He's going to be like 5th on the fucking depth chart.
Nice.
So, okay, so week 6 is when I first have to worry about switching shit up a lot. No, week 5. Well, he's back up. So I'm not worried about
Take Robinson out of Washington.
So, wow. Fucked.
Oh, Jeffrey.
Yeah.
Week 1. Starting tomorrow night. Let the ass whooping commence, my friend.
Is that who I'm up against? You?
Yeah, there.
Oh, there it is. That's what I'm looking for. Oh, it's going to be close. 57-43.
I'm projected to come in first in both of my leagues, so let's fucking go.
But you have one guy that's questionable. So he might
That's
not
just
play
a week
anything.
1.
Yeah, that don't mean anything. I mean,
But I mean, honestly, and Glick knows.
If he
just like
doesn't
I know,
play, I might play.
projections don't mean shit either. So.
Oh, I know. I learned that very quickly last year.
But I mean, I do think I have a good team. I think that the eight teams really helped me. and I actually know what I'm doing. The McCaffrey was just a throwaway. So.
My scrub team is projected to get 36 points against Connor this week.
Jesus Christ, Glick.
You should have it easy there, buddy.
Yeah. Well, that's our draft, man. We're locked in. We're ready to go. We're ready to play some fantasy foosball, ladies and gentlemen. I'm ready to come for my title as the champ.
What, baby? All right, let me mute y'all because I've got 3 conversations going on right now.
Don't fucking what baby me, you bitch. Oh, man.
Now I just gotta remember how to move stuff around. I gotta remember how to actually do it.
Connor said, "How'd I do?" Oh, you think I was paying attention? I think Connor's projected to come in 4th.
Daddy.
Oh, we can see the league.
Well, Jeff, you're not projected to come in dead last.
I was gonna say, I'm not mad at it. It's one up from last year.
So, like I said, you guys, the draft is over. Sorry for such
Glick,
a
you're a
boring
dick
show.
for that. He's almost projected to come in last, you dick.
Well, it's not like he did it on purpose. It was literally he was grabbing shit players the entire time.
No, I said he's not projected. I was celebrating him. All right, damn. I wasn't trying to be a dick. The guy doesn't know what he's doing. It's his 2nd season, and he knows nothing about football. Like I said,
I know how to play. I just don't. I don't know any players.
He got 5 wins last season, which was 5 more than either one of us thought he would get. And he did beat me in the final week of the season. Not in the championship game, but I was in the championship game with one of the listeners that joined us last year, and I was like, man, we'll go ahead and bench a couple guys, and I'll be a giver, if you will, and set this championship out.
Yeah, that's what they all say.
I did my job last year. I kept Golf Puck out of the championship or out of the playoffs.
Right? That's all that mattered.
Yeah, so make sure you guys check everything tomorrow, because just in case you have any players playing tomorrow that may or may not be playing, maybe hurt, maybe they stub their little toesy woesies.
Yeah, that's what I'm checking now. I want to check my bye weeks too, because I don't know. I don't have any in bye right now. But...
Hey, Cameron, I'm gonna bench Christian McCaffrey all season.
There you go.
You know how mad Cameron would be if I didn't play him at all this season. Christian McCaffrey is like the #1 overall draft pick in everybody's leagues this year. He has been the last couple of years. I was talking to Cameron earlier, and I told him, I said, "Look, man, you know I'm going to pick him. I've been drafting him in fantasy football since he came into the NFL. I've had all the lows with the guys because early in his career he was very injury prone. I said, at this point in time, I deserve to have Christian McCaffrey, no questions asked, because I've ridden that train with him since he started playing in the NFL."
I just need to adjust my roster. I just upped my projection to 111, so I think I'm good. I still not, according to projection, I'm still a 46% chance I'm going to lose, but it's better than it was.
Wonder if I can make mine any better against Connor.
That's what I was sitting here trying to do, see if I can increase my roster, make it better. I think I've done all I can do.
I'm going to go into free agency and get some players that might actually play and that aren't all free agents. I just went down to the bottom because I queued all my picks. but I'm still going to get like third, fourth stringers, second string or third string players.
I did do better. I'm up to 114 projection.
Holy shit. I got Puka Nuka and Garrett Wilson on that team.
No.
What's
the flex? What is that? I like.
So your flex
points for no reason.
So your flex player can either be a running back, a wide receiver, or a tight end. Some leagues it can be a quarterback. So it's just an extra player to get you points.
Okay, that's what I thought.
Because the defense, special teams, so like defense is going to get you points from sacks, fumble recoveries, interceptions, touchdowns. Special teams will get you points for touchdowns, fumbles, whatever. But the flex player is just an additional player to throw in there and get you some extra points. Usually depending upon what you have on your bench. I mean, that flex player can make or break a game at the end of the day.
That's what I'm looking at.
So
it's really messing me up. Like if I change out, like I don't know if I want to do it, but I could put Patrick Mahomes as my flex player. No, I can't. Who was I looking at? I had somebody up here and I was like, I don't know if they're actually going to play.
Yeah, you couldn't put Patrick Mahomes in there.
No, but like right now I'm projecting 113, which is better than the 100 that I was at. I think that's as far as I can go because I only have the one defense.
And remember, like I told you last year. Okay, cool. Chats do come up. Okay, cool. Defenses and kickers are interchangeable week to week, depending upon if you got like one of the top. Yeah, if you got a top tier defense like Dallas, Cleveland, Niners, Baltimore, probably don't want to be interchanging them too much. But if you got like a lower tier defense, look at the matchups. Like say any defense that's playing against the Carolina Panthers this year, you could sub them in.
For this week, I have the Steelers defense. So I got the Steelers defense this week.
Yeah, I can't remember who they're playing this week, but kickers are the same way. I mean, unless you get like one of the top guys or some shit like that. I do that a lot. I interchange defenses, and usually I'll use like a lower tier guy that's on my bench for free agents to swap out defenses or some shit like that. But yeah, like I said, starting tomorrow night, man. First game is
well, according to this, I'm set.
So if we look at the old schedule here, I get you this week. Then I have the scrub team. Then I get Justin, Brian, Connor, Cam, Derek.
Oh, I play Brian week 3. That's the one I'm waiting for. Week 3, I play Brian.
You manifested this rivalry with Brian right off the
rip. But what's funny is like Brian and I spoke for an hour yesterday talking about just bullshit, and we didn't even bring up football. I don't play him I just play him once.
You should play him twice. We should play everybody twice.
In the first 7 weeks, I only play him once.
Oh yeah. You'll run down 7 weeks, and then it'll pick back up, to where you'll start all over again with me in week 8.
Yeah. Week 3. That's the week. Trust me, I'll be hooping and hollering the whole time.
So you'll play him week 3, and you'll play him week 3 and 10.
Yeah.
So everybody will get 2 give me wins this year.
Yeah, pretty much.
from the scrub team. So that's fair. I mean, I hate that I had to have a second team. I really did. Next year, I'll try to bring up the fantasy earlier in the season, and hopefully we can do it up right, or earlier before the season. We can do it up right. We can map out an actual draft where we're not sitting here looking like assholes for an hour and a half live on the.
Yeah, I was just thinking that myself. I was like, yeah, we really didn't need to do this live. We could have just. It is what it is.
Well, that's why I was hoping to do it on a Sunday. I was hoping that we could have done it like last Sunday, early afternoon, when I knew everybody was at home. Not Cameron, but I don't give a fuck about Cameron. So
that'd be all right.
Look, I can even.
He would
there's always one. Yeah, there's always one
the whole time.
Wow. Wow. Just like finally the heat is off of me.
Yeah, exactly, which means I get to give shit as much as I want.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Everybody wants to be like Jeff. I'm just saying. Because I did it first, now he's copying.
In some.
At least I was sober when I did mine.
Yeah, but which makes it. I mean, does that make?
No, but I was quoting. I was doing it in a quote, sober.
Yeah, but
he just kind of threw it out there. I'm just saying, when you're drunk, you show your. I told him he was being full Kodak. He's showing his true colors.
Yeah, I wish so bad that sometimes I could watch another shot podcast live. My buddy Bill and his co-host Steve, because sometimes they say stuff and it's just like, because they were on this kick Monday night about not using certain words, and Steven was like, I never use the N-word, and I'm like, you look and sound like a guy who uses it a lot.
Yeah. You look like that word is every other word, like the way Jeff says fuck.
and then he was like, another word that really upsets me is faggot. That really pisses me off. And then he proceeded to say it like 35 more times. I'm like, for a guy who doesn't like a word.
you all say it. I don't understand why that would be. I mean, I can get it why it's offensive, but
well, yeah. I mean, we all know why.
We were married. It never offended us.
Well, we're a different breed. We're not like, soft.
That's right. You like it, Dan.
We're not soft. So, we don't get offended easily.
Let's be honest. It would take like a year of offensive things before I would get pissed off at anyone. Like, words don't hurt me.
I more laugh at people more than anything else. It's like, you're why are you so obsessed with me?
Yeah.
At the end of the day. Why?
Good luck trying to piss me off, because it takes a lot.
You look silly. Especially when people have to make shit up and create a narrative that's not even remotely close to being true. It's just like, where did fucking Mark Twain write that story for you? Because that's good. I wish I would have said some of those things and done some of those things at the end of the day.
I mean, I've done some dumb stuff, but that made me sound cool. I wish I was there for that.
Yeah, right? Oh, man. Can we get a replay of when I said that? Because I want to see the instant replay and be like, that guy is cool.
I want to be there when it happened, because that sounded like a cool situation.
You know what? You do have
if somebody would have done that, I would have punched him in the face.
Yeah. You know what? You're right. You do have every right to be mad at me and have a problem with me, because I said some crazy shit.
Nice. See that?
Yeah.
No, I started.
It looks all red, but if
since we have about a half hour, I have a news story. I can't hold back on this, dude.
Yeah,
it's driving me crazy.
Got about
So let
20
me bring
minutes
this
or so.
up. I said no. I have this news story that I think you would get a kick out of. So a man and I gotta remember in Vietnam. He stuck a 2-foot eel up his butt and had to get surgery to get it out after the eel chewed through his intestines.
I feel like we just talked about this not too long ago.
I
think Cameron was talking about it because he kept saying anus. I'm like, what are you doing, bro? say
I literally just found this because this one I go on to Reddit and I put in, there's a couple pages I go to for news. One of them is called Six Sad News, and the other one's called Florida Man. But because Florida Man, and this one was recently posted. But yeah, this guy, they actually showed a picture of what was in his booty hole. Look at this. This thing is not small, dude. That is all up in his booty hole. But the other one, Chris, I know you're not a big car guy, but you know what the F-750 is, right?
I think at that point you just let that eel finish devouring you and eat you from the inside.
I agreed. I'm not going nowhere. You know what the F-750 is?
No.
It's the Ford F-750. It's basically Ford's dump truck. So
is that the big Tonka?
Yeah, pretty much.
Ford Tonka truck. Yeah.
It's basically it's not the daily driver. It's a dump truck.
Yeah.
But and let me bring up the article here. In Maine is beautiful country, as we know, beautiful area of the country. On Hurricane Road, which I found kind of funny on the story, they have a beautiful old covered bridge. Well, some asshole decided he's going to drive across this covered bridge with this Ford 750 and I want to get this right, a 26,000 pound load. Add the truck to that, you got 37,000 pounds. And I have to show you the picture of what happened, because my man drove across this thing and went through the bridge. He went through the bridge. Now, and all the citizens of this city want to keep said bridge original. So they have to source original style wood, of that century, because it's like a couple hundred years old. And they're saying it will not be rebuilt because they want to get the same kind of wood of the same era until next year this time. Because God forbid you just go to Home Depot and pick up some fucking wood, like it's really going to make a difference. But you're muted.
I get it. I get it though, because like when I living down in Charleston,
this historical society, I get that.
Yeah, when I lived down in Charleston, and they had all those houses down there are quote unquote historical, have the historical markings. So when you do a remodel on the house, basically, like the kitchen and bathroom, you can do whatever you want to. You can modernize it as much as you want to. Right. But the rest of the house, they try to keep it as original. And then on the outside, they only can use certain colors and stuff like that. And a lot of these houses, they have a brick or like a rock foundation or whatever, or a brick foundation. Right. So what a lot of the contractors will do is they go under the house in the crawl space. I have basements down in South Carolina, probably much like you guys probably don't have basements in your area, I would assume, being on the coast. Well, most coastal cities don't. But what they do is they go into these crawl spaces and they pull the original bricks from the back side and they replace those with new bricks, the brand new bricks. Right. So they bring all those old rocks or bricks from the inside underneath the house to the front if they have to do any replacement work or anything like that. So
that way, the facade still looks original.
Yeah, the front of it is still all original, right. Because it's from when they so. And like I said, and I love that they do that. I'm not shitting on the Historical Society and their rules and stuff. I mean, it does make a remodel. It does make a remodel a pain in the ass, and it also makes it very expensive.
Well, the kicker with this story is, between you, me, and 2 other guys, we can rebuild this bridge, this hole in the bridge, in about call it a month. At home with Home Depot style wood, but I get it. Source of wood. Why can't they? The problem is while they're waiting for it rebuilt, if you need to get across the river, you got to drive 27 miles out of the fucking way.
They throw up a temporary bridge. I mean, the military does it in like 30 seconds all the time.
Oh, I agree. But
bring in some combat engineers. The
funny thing about a temporary bridge is they took plywood and put it on the front of it so you can't drive into it. How soon does an artist come by and spray paint it to look like, Wile E. Coyote style?
What are we doing here? We going full on Looney Tunes here?
I would totally go in like middle of the night.
Yeah, exactly. What do we go full on Looney Tunes? Is a road runner and a Wile E. Coyote going to come running through Roadrunner meep and run across the bridge, and then the Wile E. Coyote is going to splat into the plywood? I'm
saying, when Karen is following me in their fucking Cadillac because I supposedly cut her off 20 miles ago, and I can pretend to go up the bridge, and then Karen's no longer a problem. I'm just saying.
But you know why they want to try to find original resources and stuff like that, because if they just go in there and go to Home Depot and buy new lumber, it loses its historical landmark ranking.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because it's no longer original. It's no longer it's like if you go for you, car guy, you go get a 70. God, I hope this is a car. I'm going to sound like a complete asshole. A 72 Chevelle.
Okay.
And you take the motor out of it and you put a new motor in it, then you try to pawn it off as all original parts. Another car guy is going to go, actually, Jeff, that's not the engine that was in this model.
I get it. It's the number. It's the whole numbers matching thing, and I get that.
Yeah.
And yes, doing everything too original is expensive. According to this news site, they're talking like 6 figures more expensive.
Oh, I believe it. I believe it. When I lived out in Charleston, there was a big, beautiful house right on the Battery. I love this place. Gorgeous. Couple buys it. Throw out a number. How much do you think they paid for this house?
Oh, it's all original. Oh, they paid out the nose. It's on the Battery too.
Mm-hmm.
I'd say $3 million.
$5.3 million.
Oh, that's close.
They renovated said house
for another 5.3.
Said renovation was over $8 million.
Jesus.
More than what they paid for the house.
Yeah. You know what? For that kind of money, find me an empty field, I'll build you a house, buddy.
But at the end of the day, when they go to sell
that house will sell for like 15.
Yeah. They've got what, 12, 13, 14 million in it. Yeah. And in all honesty, for that house there on the Battery, $5 million, what they bought it for, relatively cheap. Yeah, relatively cheap. Because it was literally right on the Battery. Their front porch faced Battery Park, and they were like 3 houses from the water. So, you were right downtown Charleston. It was an absolutely beautiful home. And, me being working guy downtown while they were remodeling, I was like, hey, when you're done, you're going to need a pest control guy. And I already take care of your neighbors. You can ask them. I'm the best in town. Give me a call. I just wanted to see the house when they were done.
Right?
And
I
knew what it looked like. I knew what it looked like before they renovated it, and it was still a beautiful home. There was nothing wrong with it. But they modernized the bathrooms, they modernized the kitchen, they did a couple other things, and then they did all the bringing everything back to quote unquote original, blah blah blah, fixing stuff up. But it was, I mean, it was even more perfect after they got done with it. And I was 100% in love with this place, and I'm like, well, I had like 16 mil just laying around. I mean, like,
right?
Hey, you guys want to?
Well, that's the thing. That's the thing. They had the money to do it. If you're going to do it right, kind of thing. And I get that. But holy cow, I wish I had. I want their problems. I really do.
Yeah, exactly. I just spent $5.5 million on this house, and now we're dropping another $8.5 million to get it restored. The contractor comes to him, they're like, "Well, we ran it. I don't care."
Yeah,
that's a whole. Just throw some money at it. That'll fix them.
We have a little bit of an issue. Here you go, fixed.
Well, I have, and for my last story of the night, and I have more, but I have last story of the night. Something that will make you proud, make you happy. So California.
Steven Jarvis got hit by a bus.
No. California legislative bill just passed prohibiting the sale of certain snacks. One of them being flaming hot Cheetos.
Let's go, California. You finally did something right, California.
In schools. Which I'm all for. Like they took out like Twinkies and stuff that like kids will buy at school for lunch. The a la carte where they just buy a bunch of crap and you're like, that's not even a fucking meal. That's a snack. Calm down. But they passed this law now that the schools they can't sell flaming hot Cheetos and flaming hot shit because it's like kids eat it all the time and then they wonder why they have fucking ulcers.
Facts on facts. Now, I will say, I'm not a big fan of the government regulating. It was like in New York several years back. They were like, you could no longer buy X amount of size of fountain pops or you couldn't buy anything bigger than 28-ounce fountain pop or whatever. And then they stopped selling like 2 liters or whatever in the stores. I'm not a fan of that. I am not a fan of that at all.
I'm not either.
However, if the government wants to step in and completely outlaw and ban everything flaming hot from here on out, I'm on board with that.
I agree because like my biggest thing is I don't get me wrong. I like spicy food. I like, occasionally I like buying spicy chips and stuff. But every time the problem about living in Mexico is like every chip is spicy.
It's the same thing in America. It's the same thing here, dude. I can't tell you how many times.
Because like you can go, like for instance, if you go to 7-Eleven right now, you can go buy Cool Ranch, right?
They're getting harder and harder to find. As I said, I can't tell you how many times I've gone to like Kroger's or Walmart or something like that, and I pick up a bag of Doritos because I just want regular fucking Doritos. And I don't realize until I'm standing in line, it's fucking spicy, flaming, turn your asshole into fucking butt mud. Yeah, like, and I'm like, God damn it. Or I'm sitting there and I'm looking for 5 minutes, just trying to find regular Doritos, but it's
I agree.
Flaming hot ranch, flaming hot nacho cheese, ghost pepper 5 million Doritos, and it's just.
And I get it. People buy this shit, but how many people actually buy it and actually enjoy burning themselves to the point where
my kids eat that
they're
shit.
burning themselves twice.
Yeah, my kids eat those Takis.
Oh, my kids
like, and we've talked about it on here before. Brian and I were having this conversation not too long ago. I like people who get like the hottest fucking wings on the planet. I think you were here. We were talking about it on a Saturday night. You can't even taste the food at that point. Like I do that. I do that stuff.
On like if we go to like the all you can eat wing night at Hooters or something like that, because and they give you 10 at a time, and then you give me 10 more, one round, I'll be like, yeah, you know what? Give me five of them that will, burn twice. One's going in, one's coming out.
Yeah.
But that's like after I've almost had my fill. This is my last round. I want to die. I'm only going to eat one because I'm already fucking full. I just want to see how hot it is. That's when I'll do it. I won't do it like first round because I'll sit there with 9 wings for the rest of the fucking night.
No, I want to taste my food. And, before the acid reflux got bad and whatnot, I used to love spicy food. Don't get me wrong. But I was never, give me the hottest wings you got. I'm like, give me something. Give me something that's got a little zing to it. You know what I mean?
Well, here's the crazy thing. Like,
I still want to taste my fucking wings.
Well, I love a good hot wing. However, once again, I don't do it until like I've had like 15 or 20.
Yeah.
Because like the first 10 or 12, I want just straight up barbecue or I don't want any spice. I just want to fucking fill my face with that good, great taste.
Well,
then bring in the shit that I'm gonna take one bite.
Yeah.
And go, nope,
my favorite wings to get are teriyaki or honey barbecue or a sweet barbecue.
I like the honey barbecue. That's good.
You get a nice fucking sauce with a good taste on it.
Yeah.
And then you can enjoy your wings, or whatever.
I'm not working in the silver mine that I have to have hot sauce to taste something. The whole flaming hot thing, it's gone too far.
It's everything. Everything is flaming hot.
And
Doritos, Cheetos, potato chips.
I've never actually tried it because I refuse to. Yeah. Out of principle. Because I'm like,
stand your ground.
If I buy it, I mean, no, it comes down to here's what'll happen. If I buy it, next thing you know, I'm buying milk that's flaming hot. It's like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Like the guys will put this shit on everything. Like, have you seen the new Coke? The new Coke, it's Oreo flavored Coke. If I want fucking Oreos, I'll go buy fucking Oreos. Just give me regular Coke.
I did hear. Oh, hello. I did hear about that. I think we were talking about it on this show a couple weeks back. I did hear about that. But
they haven't.
No, it was like my daughter. She sits out here and Nikki buys them the box of Takis. It comes in all the different flavors and stuff like that, the little bags. And she'll grab 2 bags and she gets a glass of milk. I'm like, just eat some regular corn chips. I don't know what the hell Takis are, but I'm like,
they're basically
you're not sitting there. I mean, you're not sitting there dying and having to drink half a gallon of milk for a little freaking 2 or 3 ounce bag of fucking Satan's ass. Yeah. Satan's ass corn chips,
I just
the hell is it? But they taste good. No, they don't, because after your second chip, 99% of your taste buds are burned off and you can't taste anything.
Yeah,
at the end of the day.
It doesn't make sense to me. It doesn't make sense to me. I got bigger fish to fry than worried about how hot my fucking chips are. I just want something to snack on. Like I went and bought popcorn today. It's extra butter. There's no hot nothing on it except for whatever it comes out of the microwave. That's as hot as it gets. I'll put on a movie and go through 2 bags of these and be happy. And I can eat the entire bag without taking a drink of anything. Not that I will, but I could.
Yeah.
I had a bag last night. I watched 12 Angry Men last night, 1957 movie. Just because it was on. I'm gonna watch this. It's Henry Fonda. The whole it's actually based on a play of the same name. But obviously Hollywood's like, we can put this on a movie.
Yeah, excellent. You're in Jarvis's world.
No, because I didn't actually watch it, but I watched that one guy do reactions. And he basically shows the entire fucking movie. So I was like, Yeah, he's watching it. I'll watch it with him, and I watch him react. So it's like watching it with a friend. So, and like I said, 90% of it, if you've never seen the movie, you get the gist of the movie.
Mm-hmm.
And like, that's how my kids watch Arachnophobia for the first time, is watching this guy react. It shows all the good parts, and anything that shouldn't be shown, he can't show, so he doesn't. So like, if the kids if we're watching a movie that's got breastises, he blocks it out so you can't see them.
Breasticles.
Like, perfect. My kids can watch with him.
I'm here for the chesticles, you son of a bitch.
But when they show boobs on the screen, he's like, "That's key to the plot. Key to the plot. They're key to the plot." That's his excuse. He's like, "That's key to the plot." Like, I was watch Lethal Weapon 2. The one with diplomatic immunity, and Riggs sleeps with the South African chick, and of course, it's full on booby fest when they're doing it, and he's like, "Those are key to the plot."
Yeah.
And Kevin's like, "What is he talking about?" Like, "Don't worry about it. I want to see the movie." Yeah. You are. You're seeing it now. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, don't worry about it. You're fine. I'll tell you when you grow up.
Yeah. But it is right at the time we need to end it, which is kind of perfect.
I see that.
So,
next Wednesday, folks, we'll be back to our normal shenanigans and fuckery for What the Fuck News. Sorry to bore you guys with a little draft action. And, I was hoping a couple football guys were going to come up. I was hoping Brian would have been able to pull up, but, he gets busy. That's cool. And we could have talked football while we were doing it. But, we'll get back to our normal shit next Wednesday. Got this out of the way. So there'll be limited football talk on Wednesday and kind of throughout the week. Now until the end of the season.
Everyone will know when I beat somebody, because I will tell them.
Yeah.
I will shout it from the rooftops.
Because we will talk shit to one another, and we will talk about rosters and stuff like that. So it'll be a limited. And then on Sundays, like I said, I'll probably do something. It'll be a quick show, like an hour show. But I'll probably do something around.
Call it Belt Champs.
King Belts. King
Belts,
Champions of Belts.
Yeah. No. Just a little play on words there.
I'm gonna call it NFL Unscripted with Glick.
There you go. You guys were talking about that. You were talking about a sports show, and if I actually did a sports show, I thought of the perfect name. I don't know if the reference will come through, but you remember the old Nike commercial where it was like Bo Jackson was like Bo knows.
Yeah.
I want to do a sports show that's because Jeff doesn't know sports.
Just Jeff doesn't know.
Yeah, Jeff doesn't know.
Keep it simple, stupid. Less is more.
And then I could do a sports show and I could just read stuff off the internet.
Well, I think you and Blaze would be hilarious if you guys did a satire sports show. I think that would be fucking hilarious because neither one of you really care about sports. Have you ever heard Andy Griffin's stand-up routine where he talks about football? Mm-mm.
I need to send you this. It's an audio clip, and it's the whole thing's called "What It Was Football." And I shit you not, it is the funniest thing ever. It's Andy Griffith in like the 50s doing stand-up.
Yeah.
And he talks about his first football game. And he was setting up for a Baptist revival, and they went off to have lunch, and he stumbles into the stadium, and he says they grabbed this big brown pumpkin, and they would run on one side of the field, and these other guys would try to stomp on them. It is. I need to send you. It is the funniest thing. That would what Blaze and I would do. It would just be Andy Griffith's "What It Was football."
Nice. Now, like I said, Sundays. If I do it in the morning, I think Tony does his show at like 10:30. He only does about an hour, so I'll probably do mine around 11:30, something like that. I only want to do about an hour anyways. If I can do it before kickoff. If not, then I'll do it in the evening. Because like Cam said, he, on the days that he works, he would be available at 6. So we might be able to do something in the evening, knock it out in about an hour. But I'm going to do college football and NFL and some fantasy talk. If I don't find somebody, I still want Cam to be involved, but and he wants to be involved. But I might try to find somebody else. And if Brian's available, he's not doing Tony's show. I don't want to take Brian away from Tony's show. The other reason, kind of start a little bit later as well, because I know Tony does his thing in the mornings as well. But if I can find somebody who likes to and enjoys football conversation, probably team up with them and do something with them.
I sent you the link on Snapchat. It's in the group chat. It's like 6 minutes, 6 minutes. You definitely need to listen to it. I think you, of all people, being a sports guy, will find it fucking hilarious.
Yeah, I'll check it out.
But he did this stand-up in 1953 is when he did this.
And
it's literally just the audio. I haven't heard it in years, but it just made me think of it. That would be me and Blaze. Like, I want you to imagine when you listen to it. I want you to imagine me and Blaze doing this exact.
I already know what it's going to sound like when you and Blaze. If you and Blaze were to.
The one guy with the number on his back and another guy with a number on his back run into the other guy.
Yeah.
And he dropped the big old pumpkin. And everybody on the one side of the side got up and started hollering. That's what he says. He's like, and just as fast as one guy would drop it, the other guy would pick it up, and the other team would start hollering. And they had these.
Nice.
He says they had these convicts with whistles. You talking about the referees? It's so fucking funny. Well, I think you'll get a kick out of it.
I'll give it a listen. Give it the old Rooski. But speaking of, speaking of, what is going on here?
I don't know.
I don't know either. Man, I just give up on life in general. We got new bells and whistles, man.
Yeah, I saw that. I was playing around. I like the fact that we can change that up.
Rounded corners, man. Look at that.
Ooh.
Sharp.
How'd you do that?
Baby safe.
Yeah.
Not baby safe. Baby safe.
I like the rounded corners. That's pretty.
Here at the Nonsensical Network, we make our show child-proof.
We're baby-proofed. Yes.
Yeah. Does that mean my kids could listen to it? Yes.
No.
Well, that's up to you if you want to be a terrible parent. But no, speaking of shows and down the road projects and whatnot, if you're not already, go ahead and check us out here at the Nonsensical Network. We do have shows basically every day of the week. Now, there's nothing going on tomorrow night. It'll be a quiet night on the Nonsensical Network. And unless Jeff is feeling extra feisty and froggy and wants to chop and screw a best of and cut it down to 2 hours and throw it up there. Or anybody on the network is feeling extra feisty. I'm not going to. I'm actually going to come home tomorrow and be happy that I don't have anything to do tomorrow night. No, we're gonna grill out. We're gonna watch a couple movies. I think we're gonna watch The Fall Guy tomorrow. Nikki and I, we're gonna a little in-home date night.
Be prepared. You're in for a fucking treat, dude. I'm telling you.
I'm excited for it. I don't know. I say we're going to watch it, but I'll be 100% honest with you. We're probably going to wind up watching a couple of horror movies. Let's be honest. It's me and Nikki. We love horror movies. So, but yeah, a little quiet evening, nothing to do until I won't have anything to do until Saturday. And I think Saturday, the kids come home tomorrow, but I think Saturday I might try to go up there in the afternoon and set up my equipment And depending upon how busy it is, like during the afternoon, I might pop on and do some little short shows. You know what I mean?
There you go.
Throughout the day. Maybe do a couple little short shows and talk to some people, whoever's there, whatever. I don't think that Newark Battle Axe. I'm telling you, it's a hell of a concept, Jeff. Yeah, I mean, you come into the Battle Axe arena, everybody gets an axe.
If anybody wants to open that bar, we will open for you. Like we'll be your opening act.
And I don't know if you said it to Nikki or not, but I'm going to mention it to her when I go out there about the anybody who can put my face on the bullseye and hits it will get a discounted code for promo code for the merch store if they want to buy
cool.
it. Yeah,
you know, get a tumbler,
and I can go down there and taunt him.
Exactly.
Yeah. I might get an actual axe in the face.
I'm just saying, win-win. Leave the fucking camera on, buddy. But before we go, I do want to say welcome everybody that's on Rumble watching.
Welcome Rumble. We're gonna check that out. I was gonna get to that as I was doing my spiel, but I want to give it a try. I want to check it out. You know, I've heard a few people talking about it. I've heard some rumblings about Rumble.
I see what you did there.
Let's check it out. Give it a little whirl. I'm a punny guy. What can I say? But where's Leggy at? But hey, give it a whirl. See if it's worth it. If it's worth broadcasting on there or not, and you know, kind of go from there. At the end of the day, you know, it's part of the ever expanding multiverse that is the Nonsensical Network. I've looked at a couple other platforms as well. Done that the last couple days when I've had some downtime, or like weekend, during the weekend, a little bit of downtime I had, was looking at a couple different platforms, and you know, that we have all the space. We can go to 4 more platforms as it stands right now. So I was looking at the potential of also throwing it up on my personal page, on my personal Facebook page.
I was thinking about doing that.
Yeah, and seeing that, you know, giving you guys the option as well. But I don't know. It's just ever expanding, ever changing, seeing what's out there and exploring other opportunities and areas. But nonetheless, as I said, if you're new to the network, maybe it's your first time hearing about us, maybe you stumbled across us and you've decided to you know, torture yourself for the last couple hours and listen. Well, we appreciate you. But yeah, we are everywhere. The Facebook, Instagram, X, and TikTok are our socials that we're on. We do have shows live on YouTube, Twitch, now Rumble, and our Facebook page. So you guys can watch us live. You can get into the chatters box. We always enjoy the interaction and the engagement there. That's why we're live, and that's why the chatters box is there.
Exactly.
And you guys can also listen to us anytime, any place, wherever you listen to podcasts at, whether it be Spotify or Apple or Google or Good Pods or any of those platforms. We're pretty much everywhere. So give us a listen, give us a follow if you'd be so kind. We greatly appreciate that. And you know, if you want to support us and it's 100% free, drop a share on us. Tell your friends about us. Give you a little rundown of the shows. We do have on Monday nights, it's Men Caring for Men. It's a men's mental health podcast. We talk about men's mental health. We started doing something a couple weeks ago where now it's an open forum, and we dropped the link in the chat, and we invite and encourage any men or any man out there that wants to come up and chat. You can take part of the conversation we're having, or if you got some stuff you want to get off your chest and you know you feel like you don't got anybody to talk to, come on up and talk to us. Yeah, we'll listen. I mean, if you don't believe us, listen to a couple Mondays back. We had a young man come up and he was going through some shit, and you know he was feeling a little bit better at the end of the show. But it was nice to have him come up and share his, you know, give us a little glimpse inside his world. And you know, the show is about vulnerability and trying to erase the stigma that is around men's mental health. So, you know, that's why we started doing the open forum. quote unquote create a safe place, I guess you could say. Tuesday nights, this guy right here, Glick's House of Music, interviewing some kick-ass up-and-coming artists. Last week or yesterday, I had Dylan O'Byrne on. He was a fun interview. He was a cool kid. Can't wait to see him blow up. He's down there in Nashville doing his thing. Next Tuesday, we're going to go ahead and start promoting that. Next Tuesday, we have a redo. James Luker is coming back. We had some technical difficulties the last time he was on, and I'm looking forward to sitting down and hopefully being able to chat with James on Tuesday night. He's going to be a fun interview. He's a wildcat, man. He is a loose cannon, but in a good way. He's very passionate about his music and very passionate about his career. And, I like that. I like that a lot. So, yeah, check out Glick's House of Music on Tuesdays. Like I said, I'm spotlighting the up-and-coming artists, man. I'm giving them a stage to where we can kind of see them and get to know them and hear some of their tunes. And who knows? You never know when one of them is going to pick up a guitar and give us a live performance. I don't ask for it, but I'll never turn one down.
Amen to that.
Wednesday nights is What the Fuck News. We're here. We're talking about the news, and if it makes us say what the fuck, hopefully it'll make you say what the fuck as well. It's comedy-based news. We're having fun here on What the Fuck News. Thursday nights, every other Thursday night, is Cash's Corner. It's a wrestling show. We talk wrestling. So we don't do a show tomorrow night, but next Thursday we'll be coming back, and we'll be coming back with our recap of Bash in Berlin and going over our picks. And, down the road, as I can line them up, we're going to start lining up guests to maybe talk a little wrestling with wrestling fans, or, maybe even get lucky enough to get some wrestlers up.
Wrestlers themselves. Yeah.
Some wrestlers. It's a cool little father-son show if you're into that kind of thing. I enjoy doing it with my son. It's his show, as he reminds me, and I've been threatened to be fired on every episode. Might even see some sweet wrestling moves. I've gotten a Samoan spike. He's gotten choke slammed and super kicked, and Lord knows what's going to happen next. Friday nights is our boy Blaze, who I ain't seen in a hot minute. Blaze, let me know you're alive, brother. You still out there? You still kicking?
Well, actually, this Friday, I don't know if we're actually doing it this Friday or next, but we're actually he and I were talking. We're gonna do another movie review like we did with Deadpool and Wolverine. We're gonna be doing Furiosa.
It was terrible.
Actually, it was really good. I fucking enjoyed this.
I see it, and a part of me is like, yeah, I kind of want to watch that, but an even bigger part of me is like, I'm good.
Yeah,
but, no.
That's how I did for the longest time. But when I finally watched it, I was glued to the screen.
But Friday nights is Whose Argument Is Anyways, hosted by our boy Blaze. He's doing his thing. He's all over the place, man. He doesn't quite know where he's going with it yet, but he's still trying to figure it out. But nonetheless, it's still a fun show to check out and watch. And then the coup de grace, the grand finale, if you will.
The poobah.
The grand poobah. The elephant in the room.
Right.
Often imitated, never duplicated. They hate
Even
us out
itself.
there in them streets. Yeah. They hate us in the streets, but they love us in the sheets. Yeah, that's right. Nonsensical nonsense on Saturday night. It is unhinged, unapologetic. The guards go home and they open the doors and they let the lunatics run the asylum. And buddy, do the lunatics run the asylum. We do a little thing on Saturday nights. We call it the Open Door Challenge. We drop that link in the chat, and we challenge you guys if you would like to come up. And you hit that link and come up on the show with us and hang out. We just ask two things. Please turn your camera on. And gentlemen, put your penises away. I hate that I have to ask that, but unfortunately, we do. For reasons I cannot legally discuss right now. No. But no, we don't want to see your pecker. Whore. We don't want to see your pecker, so keep them away. And then, we balance everything out on Sundays. Everybody's recuperating.
Sunday, we're coming back.
Yeah. We balance it out on Sundays. Everybody's recovering from Saturday night. It's a recoup. It's a nice, relaxing sit-down chat in Jeff's garage with him and Benji.
That's right.
If it's got a motor and it fits in the garage, these assholes are going to talk.
Even things without motors, because basically it's where we talk about your hobbies in general.
Yeah.
Because I got a new hobby I'm playing with, and I can't wait to get really started.
This week is knitting.
No. Actually, we got a couple of things lined up.
Whether you're a car guy or not, Jeff's Garage is a good show. It's like a nice, relaxing Sunday afternoon on AM radio.
Yeah,
it's not bad.
We don't get over animated. Lately we've been doing a lot of car news. We talked about the new Corvette that's coming out. We're going to talk about Benji's new possible purchase if he can come up with the money, because Hyundai's releasing this EV. It's a part EV, part gas.
The guy owns 14 fucking Porsches. I think he can come up with the money for a Hyundai.
Well, no, this thing is going. It's based on the '84 Honda.
Yeah,
but it's retro and it's gorgeous, and it's
nice.
Like 300 plus horsepower. It's a quick little toy.
Nice.
But he said that's his next purchase. He sent me a message. This is my next purchase. I was like, yeah, good luck with that, buddy. It's $100,000.
Nice. Yeah. Noise. No, and that's our weekly lineup, and you can find everything at bio.link/nonsensical network. It's pinned on top of all of our social medias, and at that link, yes, ladies and gentlemen, we do have merch. If you would like to buy some, we'd greatly appreciate that, but you don't have to. And if you do buy some and you would like for us to shout you out on our social medias, just send us a quick selfie.
Yeah.
And we'll throw it up on the social media and shout you out. We'll, our way of saying thanks for helping, support us and show us a little bit of love, but nobody's forcing you to buy it. I'm sorry. Some people get aggravated that we spend too much time talking about our network and our shows, and it's called promotion. But I'm sorry that took a little bit longer. Please don't be butthurt. Please don't get upset to the individuals.
Okay, we got coloring books and crayons on the way.
That find it offensive that we promote ourselves.
Oh God!
But I have a guest coming up down the road. I'm getting excited, man, because I'm reaching out to people now, and I'm finding my show is getting a little bit of a reputation, and I think it's a good reputation to where artists are quick to get back to me. But I was talking to a young man today that I'm really looking forward to, and I think I found my new anthem.
Nice.
So not only do I really like this song, and again, you guys could check him out and show him some love everywhere, but I think it's my new anthem, and a little enjoy this, haters. It's a young man. His name is AJG. So you can find him. I don't know what that means, but I'm going to find out when I have him on the show. But you can find him on all the socials and everything at AJG. Go show him some love. He's got a really cool kick-ass remix, mashup cover of Knocking on Heaven's Door. Him and another gentleman, Jay Valor, which Jay will also be coming up on the show down the road, so you guys can go give Jay some love as well. But I was listening through his music today, and this one really struck a chord with me, and I'm like, oh, I found my new anthem, my little here you go, haters, suck it. But this is AJG with his song Can't No More, and then we'll come back with our final thoughts and get the flock out of here, because I'm hungry and I want to go watch Criminal Minds.
Right?
Sam call.
Yeah. Hey. Grind, man. That's all I know.
Miles, you play too much.
Grind till my side business look like my main one. Where I came from, or get my pay from. For the business, I'm a menace. Fully focused and invested. Ain't a boss if you don't get it. A lot of people want to see me fall. I bet you want some tea on me, huh? If I was cat, you would have been known. I took them L's and I doubled up tenfold. Yeah. record labels buy and sell slaves. Your favorite rappers hate a rapper cause I'm self-made. You would be rich if you could sell shade. You couldn't hang with a boss so you felt play. Everyone around me on a business, no percentage. We all winning in my office like Clinton. Phone ring, know it's about digits, no kidding. I don't talk a lot, I just go get it. Grind till I can't no more. I'ma get mine, I'ma make this dough for real. You can imitate my flow. You can take my life, but you can't take my soul. That's real, that's the only way I chose. God first, grind till I can't no more. For real, grind till I can't no more. I'ma grind till I can't no more. Shorty got ass now, so she walking around like she the cash cow. Talking down, but I don't back down, I just do some cash out. Then she started talking different, money hitting like Pacquiao. I don't wanna work with you, I don't need a feature who. I'm just trying to tell you watch who the fuck you speaking to. Hey, subconsciously, this ain't who I wanna be. Unapologetic, but I know I owe apologies. Love those that rock with me and I don't rock with wannabes. We all want a lot of cheese, so family don't see poverty. Hey, folding the pressure, we know not. Might stress a little, but we know we gon' pop. Whether it's business or this rap shit, it's on lock. God first, how you figure it's something you gon' stop. Hey, son of man, son of God, son of fraud. Understand I'm my plan, I'm trying to plan something large. Yeah, grind till I can't no more. I'ma get mine, I'ma make this dough for real. You can imitate my flow. You can take my life, but you can't take my soul. That's real, that's the only way I chose. God first, grind till I can't no more. For real, grind till I can't no more. I'ma grind till I can't no more.
I like that. I like that.
Yeah, I like that. I'm looking forward to having him come on. That was AJG. Y'all go show him some love on social. He's doing some really cool stuff with some old songs, with some samples and his own stuff and everything like that. Like I said, I came across him and Jay Valor with their new song knocking on Heaven's Door, and they sample that, and I was just like, ooh, let me hit up this YouTube real quick, you know. And like you know, I know you guys, I do a lot of rock and I do a lot of country artists. So, you know, I'm trying to span that horizon. But anywho, yeah. Appreciate y'all listening. Appreciate y'all hanging out. Thank you guys. Hopefully, you know, you enjoyed the show. It was kind of a shit show, but that's okay. We have those from time to time. We will be back Friday night. There will be a brand new show Friday night. Whose Argument It Is Anyways, hosted by Blaze. And I don't know what he's got going on this weekend or this Friday night, so we're all going to be surprised at the same time. Oh. Saturday night, Nonsensical Nonsense. Don't forget, we will be live. I will be live and in person at Buckeye Axe Throwing here in Nurka, 46 West Main Street, Nurka. Stop on in. Shit gets started around 1 o'clock in the afternoon. They're going to be going until midnight with festivities and activities, and I'll be popping in and out throughout the day. I have a little surprise up my sleeves. That I think a lot of people are, especially on the show wise, are going to be excited for. You know, like I said, I'll be popping in and out throughout the day, and then we'll be setting up shop and doing the show live there. Nice. From 7 to we'll be there from 7 to midnight, 7 to 1, whatever the case may be. We might be hanging out while they're cleaning up at the end of the day.
Would not surprise.
Well, we all know I probably won't be driving home.
Yeah, God forbid you find the fucking elevator.
There is no elevator. The stair, and it's in an old building. It's in an old building, and the stairs do this straight, and they're small, so I might wind up eating shit. But no, if you guys get an opportunity, you're in the area, come on out, come say hi, throw some axes. Have a couple beers. If you got a beard, you got facial hair, enter the competition, have fun. It'll be a good time. And Nonsensical Nonsense will be hanging out there doing our thing Saturday night. So with that being said, Jeffrey, do you have anything you'd like to say before we roll bounce?
Nope. We'll see you then. That's about it.
The only time in this man's life.
Day, buddy.
Yeah. Only time in this man's life when keep it simple, stupid actually means something. Well, with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, let's stick with the oldie but a goodie. When you find yourselves at the crossroads of life, that demon jumps up and he makes you an offer you can't turn down. Ask yourself 5 simple letters, 5 simple words. What would Nonsensical Network do? And then 100% do it.
Yes.
And with that being said,
Work out
be
good
good.
for us.
Yeah. And like always, be good. But be good at it, ladies and gentlemen.
Bye.